Hey, what's up, YouTube? I want to talk about exposing the JoS website. It's a website online that it doesn't try to discredit JoS. I personally think that they created this website in order to bring more people to the JoS. It's one of those fallback websites. So it gives credit to the JoS, and it's like reverse psychology. People are going to come to this website, and because most of these claims on this website are easily debunkable. You can they try to say Hitler was a Christian and he wasn't involved in the occult, and everything the JoS is saying is bullshit lies, bullshit neo-Nazi lies, even though they're backed up by a lot of evidence. And this website's basically just entirely shit talk against the JoS, and they do it in a way to where when you read it and you're going through this, and you can easily debunk claim after claim of what they say on this website. You sit there and you're like, man, dude, like, these people are really after the JoS, like they really want to bring the JoS down. But at the same time, like you start really feeling angry at these people, and like, man, I'm gonna fight for the JoS, and I'm gonna take their side against these people. The JoS truly is being attacked by these by the powers that be. But I don't believe so, because a lot of these claims, like and I think that's the desired effect, is to bring more people to the JoS by trying to quote unquote debunk them, but you're not really doing a good job at it. I mean, these people are doing a horrible job at it. Like, if you look at the channels, if you look at my channel and the videos I offer, I bring up red flag after red flag, contradiction after contradiction. These people can do the same with their satanic truth, with the JoS, but they don't. But instead, it's just they try to get down their throats with anti-Semitism and other claims, like they're trying to say that Hooded Cobra is a Jew, but at the same time they offer no proof at all that he is. I mean, I admit that because I offer evidence on my channel to why the JoS is a lie, and the possible fact that Hooded Cobra might be Jewish, but they just flat out say that he is, and they say it in an arrogant kind of shit talky way. So anybody that does look at it and look at this website, I mean, they're gonna think that these people, the Exposing the JoS website, is just saying that just to shit talk. And if anything, they're making Hooded Cobra appear more Gentile in the process. So if he really is Jewish, then I mean, it's not gonna matter, because because these people are they're a reverse psychology website. I mean, they don't list any facts. It's just a bunch of shit talk, and they're not making the JoS look bad at all. They're making them look better. And by them saying that Hooded Cobra is a Jew without no real evidence to support that, it's just making them look more Gentile than ever too. So and you don't think they know that? You don't think that they you don't? I mean, why are they making these claims, and little claims at that, and not backing them up with any evidence or proof at all? The only major claim that they really kind of make on here is the possible fact that Hooded Cobra might be Jewish. But even that, they say it in this kind of assholey, fucking arrogant way, and they're not, and they don't offer any evidence or proof on top of that, and they hardly offer any evidence or proof for anything they're saying. So and then and when I was a member of the JoS groups, I always used to like to point that out, like I always used to point out the fact that the JoS well, after I left their e-groups and I created the channel, because this little alien on me, it got past when it gained enough power over me to really make me want to fucking stand up, and it gave me a wake up. When it gained enough power over me to where I was forced to have a wake up call, that's when I realized that their gods were fucking phonies and JoS Satan was full of shit. That's when I was forced to acknowledge all the red flags about the JoS I ignored in the past, and that's when I started now this creature on me is trying to make me forget what I'm fucking saying. Oh, I hate this I hate this creature. I hate it. But when I used to get into arguments with people from the JoS in the past, because they used to come to my channel, my YouTube channel, a lot, and call me a disinfo agent and a Jew and all this other crap, and I used to throw up the contradictions in front of their face about the JoS Satan, and they would always try to refute it by saying, well, if the JoS Satan is a lying organization and all that, how come their e-groups are constantly being hacked? How come there's constantly being infiltrators in their e-groups, and infiltrators that their high priests and high priestesses allow in, by the way, like foster child, for example, and but they're never able to answer me that one when I bring that up. And then they go on to say how come, you know, one of the major websites they point to as far as like enemy attacks go is the Exposing the JoS Satan WordPress, Exposing the JoS Satan website itself. They try to always point to that. Like, see, it's like they're the ones, you know, the powers that be, you know, they run that website, so they're the ones, they're really trying to destroy the JoS Satan. And it's like, well, no, because this website, they don't prove shit, and mainly it's just a bunch of shit talk, and they even brag on this website that they have lawsuits against the JoS, and they're trying to bring down the website itself because it violates a bunch of these I guess they violate a bunch of code of conduct or rules from the website company itself, like Angel Fire. And yet the JoS Satan is still standing. Yet their e-groups are still standing on Yahoo. And Exposing the JoS Satan website even goes on to say that they filed complaints to Yahoo itself about taking down the e-groups. And that's been, as far as I'm concerned, that's been years ago. And the JoS e-groups are still standing. But yeah, I mean, when some random person is reading this website and they're seeing what the Exposing the JoS Satan website is saying about the JoS Satan, and they're not gonna, I mean, because like I already said, you know, most of these claims are just based on nothing, it's just shit talk. And when they read, you know, these about these lawsuits and all that, then of course this is gonna give more credit to the JoS Satan, like they truly are being attacked, and they're truly this little creature on me, it's really not trying to make me talk. It's very hard to explain its mind control, because how can I explain it? It's like having a thought, thinking of something, and then it's very hard to describe it in words how it makes me forget, and how it controls my mind, and then I totally forget what I'm going to say next, because it does it a lot. And then it does it in a way to where, you know, I'm telling you people this, but it keeps me on this vibration, this vibe, to where, you know, you're not going to believe me. I mean, you know how you can read vibes about people, and whether or not people are lying or telling the truth? Well, it can literally control that vibe and make it seem like, you know, I'm not making sense, or I'm not telling the truth, or I am telling the truth, and then next moment it can make it seem like I'm not, and then next moment it could think, if it wants me to sound truthful, it'll make me sound truthful. That's actually how much power it has over me. So yeah, it's a pain in the ass, and it's a very hopeless feeling too. On top of that, to know somebody has that much power over your own mind and all that, and then when you try to tell the world about it, nobody fucking believes you, because that's the vibe it has you on. and it's just, oh gosh, man, oh, I fucking hate it. But there's nothing I can really fucking do about it. And then knowing the fact that there's people out there that can help you, that can actually get on the astral and remove this little piece of shit off of you, but they don't. That pisses you off even more. So yeah, I mean, I don't have much love for my fellow man. Let's say that. But I have far less love for the ones that control this planet and for the ones that keep humanity enslaved. So going back to this bullshit website again called the Exposing the Joy of Satan, they even go on to use one of my posts in the past that I made on the JoS groups a long while back about this thought form on me and why nobody will remove it. And I've made several, when I was a member of the JoS groups and I did follow the JoS, I made several posts about this creature on me and how it doesn't let me meditate and how it gets literally in the way of everything. And there's been other members that posted the same thing about some creature being on them. I mean, same scenario, same situation, and they never did drugs. I mean, yeah, I'm a drug addict. I'll admit it. I've done meth in the past. I'll admit it. I don't do drugs now. I don't even smoke cigarettes. I don't even eat fast food. I eat nothing but veggies. I hardly even eat meat. I think I'm doing fucking pretty damn good with my life. Well, I mean, maybe I lack on exercise and all that because I play video games a lot. I'm kind of a gamer, but still though, I'm not some fucking junkie, fucking hardcore drug addict out there running the streets and sucking dick for fucking for a meth high or some shit like that. I was never that person. I was never serious into the drugs to begin with. I was a casual user. I wasn't a smoke every day, shooting up kind of person, and that was never my life. But these people that run the JoS and other groups that try to keep humanity down, that's the picture that they try to paint in other people's minds, that I am this person. But it's all lies, it's all bullshit. But anyways though, and it doesn't, and this creature being on me doesn't help my case either, because it will control my vibe anyways and make it seem like I'm unbelievable and but whatever, man. I really tell people to pay attention to my words. My words are the most important. Don't read my energy. I mean, read my energy if you want, but fucking take it with a grain of salt, because my energy is being manipulated by a third party, so to speak. And you're not going to read it. I mean, you think you're reading my energy and you think this is coming from me, but it's truly not. The sole credit doesn't belong to me, and most people can't see that. So I tell fucking if anybody at all, so I tell people to pay attention to my words when I'm saying. Pay attention to the truth in my words, not the so-called truth in my energy. Because you'll get the real RJ, the real Richard Lester in my words, not my energy. But anyways, going on. A while back, my last comment I posted on the JoS groups, back when I was a member of their groups, I was writing about this creature on me, and I was pretty much begging people to remove it, because I was getting at that point to where I couldn't do really jack shit as far as meditations go and all that, and it was getting to that point where it started to control my body movements and all that, like that's how bad it had a hold over me. And Hooded Cobra hopped on. Well, he edited my comment, and I didn't realize that admins have the power to do this. That they can actually, if you're not an admin to the JoS groups or any group, period, on Yahoo, you can actually and if you are an admin, you can actually edit the comment of those that are subscribed to your groups, that are in your groups. So you can edit a member's comment and rewrite the entire thing completely. And And that's what he did to my comment, and he and this is what he wrote. I mean, it's on the JoS, and this is another thing that pisses me off greatly is because exposing the Joy Satan website, they actually took that comment. They took my comment that Hooded Cobra edited, and they pointed out the fact that he edited my comment on their shitty website, which doesn't really prove nothing. If they're trying to prove that Hooded Cobra is a rat or some snake, as they're trying to say on their website, it doesn't prove that, because Hooded Cobra can easily refute the fact is, well, everybody knows they can just click on view source and see that I edited the comment. I did so intentionally, and like, you know, and that's what he could say. And then they use this very post, my edited post, without my permission, and they use it to try to make Hooded Cobra look like a rat. And what does this do in the process? It gives him even more credit. And that's what they're trying to do. That's what their entire website is about. For anybody that fucking is smart enough to see it, it's nothing but a giant reverse psychology. They do the reverse psychology thing. You know, the exposing the JoS website. Its entire shit is it gives credit to the Joy Satan even more. And that's the whole point of this website. So, you know, fucking and then they actually have the nerve to post a link to my YouTube channel too. And this is what they said about my YouTube channel. It's here at the bottom. They hold on, let me find this for you guys. Okay, they say this is Richard, quote unquote, my Jesus Christ UFO testimonials YouTube channel. He is most likely a teenager, as you will be able to tell from his voice and his behavior. In one video he starts talking and stops to yell at what sounds like his mom. He flips out on a family member who steps into his room and it interrupts his little video making time, and he yells at them with no respect at all. He deserves an ass whooping, or possibly to get the fuck out of the house and try living on his own. Anyway, let's move on. Richie Nuts upstairs thinks exposing the Joy Satan is working with the JoS. Yes, you didn't read that wrong. This little deluded kid thinks I would have anything to do with anyone from the JoS in any way, shape, or form, and he thinks he thinks we have some connection. Laugh and catch your breath. Anyone who knows the JoS knows it began on Hungarian cultist Nazis.wordpress.com. And though there is no connection or collaboration with the cult of Nazis, we do not collaborate with brainwashed cult members that don't grasp reality. Richard doesn't grasp reality either, and neither does Hooded Bernstein. Not if he needs to edit user posts and still has yet to admit he did indeed sleep with a full-blooded Jew and enjoy it, and her father, a rabbi, knows about it. But yeah, it's pretty much, I guess, all I have to talk about is this website is it's a shit talking reverse psychology fallback website for the Joy Satan. I don't want to say it is, but I fucking I think I got the red flags are there, and it's a possibility that they are, and I just want to warn people about that too. So it truly is a bullshit website. Yeah. And I also wanted to add this bit too. At the end of this video, is that the reason why the exposing the Joy Satan website, and this creature totally made me forget this point, but the reason why the exposing the Joy Satan website has my link to my channel on their website is to debunk me, to debunk everything I'm saying, and make me look like the enemy in the process. So yeah, it's kind of ironic too, because they use my comment, Richard Lester Hale Satan 11, my comment that Hooded Cobra edited on the e-groups, and they use that comment on their own website, and then paste my YouTube channel on their website with that, and in a way it totally, you know, makes me look like I'm part of their same clique, you know, and I think they've done this intentionally to, and I think Hooded Cobra probably had a hand in it, and well, he definitely did on some level, and they did this in order to debunk everything I'm saying, and so yeah, I just wanted to bring that up too.